In today's video, I'll be talking about the different Synapse X console functions available for interacting with the console. In this video, we'll be discussing several Synapse X console functions, including rconsoleprint for printing messages with color, rconsolewarn and rconsoleerr for displaying warning and error messages, rconsoleclear for clearing the console, rconsolename for setting the console title, and lastly, rconsoleinput for getting the input from the user. So if you're interested in learning more about these functions and how to use them in your own project, make sure to keep on watching this video. First of all, let's take a look at the rconsoleprint function. This function allows you to print messages to the console with different colors. To use this function, you'll need to pass in a string as the message and include a color code before the message. For example, to print a red message, you would use the color code rconsoleprint red and then the message. Next, you'll have the rconsolewarn and rconsoleerr functions. These functions allow you to display a warning and error messages in the console. To use these functions, you'll need to pass in a string as the message. For example, to display a warning message, you would use the code rconsolewarn and then your message. Another useful function is the rconsoleclear function. This function allows you to clear the console at any time. To use this function, you don't need to pass in any arguments, just call the function rconsoleclear. You can also set the console title using the rconsolename function. This function allows you to set the title of the console. To use this function, you'll need to pass in the string as the title. For example, to set the title to my script, you'll use the code rconsolename and then you'll input my script. Another useful function is the rconsoleeinput function. This allows you to get the input from the user. To use this function, you don't need to pass in any arguments. It will yield until the user inputs information into the console and then it will return the input as a string. For example, you can ask the user to input their name, then print it to the console. To do this, you can first ask the user for the name that they are inputting. For example, local name equals rconsoleinput. This will then yield until the user inputs their name. You can then print it to the console with rconsoleprint, your name is, and then name. This will be shown on screen, don't worry. And that is it for our tutorial on how to use the Synapse X console functions. We really hope you found this tutorial helpful and have a better understanding on how to use these functions in your own projects. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.